Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Balatro, where we're gonna take on some challenges here. I keep saying we're gonna do it. Let's actually do it. So today, a 15-minute city challenge. We start with a ride the bus, a shortcut which allows us to make straights more easily, and a deck that is missing the ace 2 threes and has them replaced with extra face cards. Nope, that's how you gotta press the buttons inside the thing. There we go. Now we're doing it. So I think I had misinterpreted this card when I first saw it. Allows straights to be made with gaps of 1 rank. Intuitively to me means that you can skip a rank, right? Like that, but you can skip a rank like once. The example hand here, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, shows 2 1-rank skips, right? From 3 to 5 and then from 5 to 7. But I had just not internalized that. I thought you could only hop once. So this is better than I had been giving it credit for sure. Anyway, so there's like 2 ways to mess with this challenge, right? There's take advantage of the fact that you have tons of face cards and just ignore the ride the bus, or there's actually try to stick to ride the bus. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what what I want to do. I think we're gonna let the run show us here. Do we want to skip? I kind of want to skip something just because we have pillar up. And honestly, like a coupon tag's pretty good. Let's do this and then we'll play one hand. So 469 is almost something. I guess let's try to get ride the bus running. Okay, this is playable. Right, 6-5. Is there any particular reason? I guess there's no reason to use a heart. This will get us over halfway there. Quite a bit over halfway there, in fact. This resets whenever you score a face card. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 6, 4 is also a straight. Yeah, with this allowing you to skip, it does say gaps plural right there in the text. It's just a me assuming I know what it says problem. With this allowing you to skip multiple times, it definitely is interesting. I mean, I guess, you know, it's literally free. May as well take it. Let's grab an Arcana pack. Probably we Emperor there. Show me something cool. All right. I guess let's pursue the straight strategy. So this does add $1 of sell value to our consumables at the end of the round. We can just watch that number go up, I suppose. So at end of round, I think it's like when you beat the person, the shop is considered to be post the round. Yeah, this is gonna be rough because we did hit a bunch of like the middle of the straight range cards, but I don't think it's a big deal. This creates clubs. I think I would rather sell it. We'll just hold on to it for the moment with the intent to sell. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take very much improvement for straight to become really powerful. Do you want to sell it now? I do want to buy Grabber. I guess we don't have to buy Grabber right this second. I think we probably would rather sell the High Priestess for like $3 than pop it, right? Yeah, we'll just keep the gift card running for the moment. Well, we could use Death to cut a face card from the deck, which is probably what we're going to do here. Make like a 7 or like an additional 6. If our straight range is 4 through 10, 7s are right in the middle of that. 7s are definitely like an unusually useful card. Yeah, okay. Or we could just cut the queen and the king. You know what? Let's just do that. We'll just hangman it. All right, let's try to live down there. Do I want to buy misprint? Probably. Yeah, probably. All right. Do I want to force a rare joker? Yeah, I guess let's see. A rare joker can give you some direction. It can be a nice thing to have early in the run. Gonna not use the triple queen. We'll just toss all of this back. Okay, 10, 7, 6, 4 is not 5 different values. You cannot, in fact, get a straight from that. Still the problem, actually. It's still the exact same problem. Wow. Okay. That's remarkable. I guess it feels really bad to play 7, 7, 6, 6, right? Because it's you're just like running a cannonball through your ability to make hands in the future. Yeah, that feels like a really bad 2-pair. It's not so bad if you only lose one of them. Like, what I might do is play the pair to let me get rid of these face cards without scoring them, so that we can maintain our ride the bus bonus. Alright, can you please show me some damn... What the hell? Okay, well, I don't know that we can maintain our ride the bus bonus very much longer. I can play a 10. It is so wild to have all 4 of the 9s, all 4 of the 8s, and all 4 of our 5s still in there. There's just like... Yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point. We actually have to score a face card. Ugh, ride the bus is so bad. Yeah, there's no way not to score a face card, so we're just gonna reset. That's really, really harsh. But we do get to follow it up with a straight flush. I gotta tell you, I don't much like Sixth Sense, generally. I think it's crummy. What I do kind of like is Vagabond and Grabber into Vagabond being effective. Yeah, let's do that. That's a real bummer, though. Losing like 4 points off of that Joker. So now let's sell. I guess you to open an Arcana pack, and we'll try to go ahead and like do a conversion across to clubs, I suppose. Or to spades, and we just sell the moon, I guess, because this is kind of unfortunate. I mean, we can absolutely just hit the 8 and the 5 with the Empress. Yeah, let me hold on to the moon for a second. 1 and 7 cards get drawn face down. The deck is fairly heavy on face cards. Like, it isn't crazy to draw a bunch of face cards. It is a little crazy to draw a bunch of face cards as frequently as we do. Okay, so it's a 6 and a jack. Well, then I feel pretty comfortable discarding all of these. Okay, that's a start. So, okay, we get the card from the hand before gift card triggers. So that's awfully nice. Ooh, hieroglyph is usually pretty great. Yeah, I think generally I'm quite happy to have hieroglyph, especially since we already picked up grabber. We are net on the number of hands to be expected. Yeah, show me more tarot cards. Okay, well, we could just play 3 of a kind. Like, I'm not even necessarily opposed to a full house. Now, I will say full house on adjacent values like that is a little scary if you don't think you're going to make it out of the round, because obviously, once again, you're ending up in that place where it's like I've carved out the middle of my my dollar value or my straight range, and now it's going to be really hard to produce straights again. 4 fingers. Here's the thing. 4 fingers is great. It's very powerful. Can we afford to have 2 slots on our run devoted just to making more straights? Or, like, do I need to be... Do we need to be picking up actual value improvements? So right now we're very, very light on value improvement. Yeah, maybe I want it. It is pretty good. I think I want it. Yeah, okay, so let's sell gift card, I guess. Which I don't think is great, but it's, you know, it's done the thing that it is for, at least. Okay, Empress is not a horrible pull here. We're slightly club heavy, right? So what we want to be doing is really putting our mult onto clubs where possible. And then also this to get us back below Vagabond. And to be perfectly honest with you, now that we have 4 fingers, I guess I'll grab Jupiter as well. I really was kind of hoping we'd pull Saturn and Neptune, because it is quite a bit easier to get straight flushes once you have 4 fingers. The definition of a straight flush is a hand that contains see, this says 5 cards in a row, obviously, which is a little confused. What the definition of a straight flush from the game's perspective is a hand that contains a straight and also a flush. So you can get a straight flush with 4 cards that are a straight if 3 of those cards are one suit and the 5th card in your scored hand is also that suit. A 4 card straight and a 4 card flush, even if they're not the same 4 cards. Which is very powerful, obviously. So yeah, that's right. I don't have to throw the 4 in. Do I want the 4? I probably don't actually want the 4, right? And what we want to do instead is, well, if I take the queen, it's going to score because of shortcut. So I guess we don't want to play either the jack or the queen. Yeah, we'll start here. This is fine. Okay, Moon was a good tarot card to generate, certainly. I don't think we want either of those, so we'll just open the Celestial packs to stay nice and low. Yeah, I think, like, it's a hard question to ask if shortcut plus 4 fingers is worth the like, if these 2 allow you to make straight flushes instead of normal straights, how much value does that add versus like having jokers that just do more traditional like plus mult stuff? I think it's tough to know. It's hard to say. I guess let's just discard the 5 highest ranked cards. They're probably all face cards anyway. Okay, I appreciate that these are not. Okay, a 4, 5, and a 6. Unfortunately, The jump from 9's a little strong there. So let's discard the extra 4. We know these are 5 and 6. Wow. Okay. Yeah, still 9 to 6 is too big of a jump. You can discard this and that, I guess. Okay. Better. I guess I can just flip this over. I think this is a 6. And then holding 6, 4, 5 allows us to follow with another straight immediately, probably. Okay, turns out we didn't need it. This is a deck type in which stone cards are actually, like, pretty viable. So maybe we want to use that. Alternatively, I could sell it and just buy overstock. Yeah. Free Mega Buffoon pack. I mean, like, Misprint's not very good. At some point, you want to sell your Vagabond, for sure. But I think let's just keep playing Balatro for the moment. So we've got this up to +5, and we do need to keep building. 7 to 4 is a little aggressive, but I guess I can just do this. Yeah, all right. Is the 4 fingers worth playing? Yeah, maybe. It's pretty good. When blind is selected, times gain half a multiplier, but destroy a random joker. And presumably it will always destroy, you know, a joker that can be destroyed. I'm assuming the other ones are just like not valid targets entirely. Yeah, we can't take that, right? Okay, who's lucky? 6s are lucky. 6s feel pretty lucky to me. And then I guess so we don't have 2s, so it would be really like turning these kings into aces is not actually valuable. It gets rid of face cards, but in a way that still keeps them garbage. So I think I'm just gonna Hierophant, you know, just a couple of the cards that are playable. Let's get these improved. And then if I play a king, it won't register as part of the straight. We can get a partial discard here. That's pretty good. Our jokers are the sell value on our jokers. Like, these did get a bunch of sell value from the gift, even though obviously they are not sellable. Nine, 7, 6, 4 is good enough. Wow, that's a decent couple of tarot cards to pull there. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It's gonna generate us a very large amount of money. I might just sell that. This gives us the ability to do a little bit of re-rolling here. Maybe find something exciting. Wheel of Fortune is almost always just nothing, so let's Arcana pack and find some cool stuff. So Crazy Joker's like okay. It's probably better than Misprint most of the time. Not really looking for probably better most of the time. Let's try to find something that's a little bit more interesting than that. Well, I mean, Fortune Teller is always good. So is the Gros Michel. Like, yeah, trying to get it to do the thing that it does is valuable. I'm wondering about like selling Vagabond for Fortune Teller as well. The thing is, they play so well together. Yeah, let me just do this. So we got a couple sources of flat malt. And yeah, honestly, you may not see a lot of changes at this point. The family is definitely not the one of these that I wanted to see. Blackboard is kind of interesting. Ooh, foil runner is cool too. I mean, every hand is going to be a straight. Right from here on, every hand's going to contain a straight. We're only ante 3. It's not too late to start building this up. Maybe we do bail on Vagabond. Again, they're so good together. How much value are we actually getting out of Four Fingers? It's not none. But Shortcut's doing most of the work. You know what? I am going to sell this for the runner. All of its extra chips and whatnot. Okay. Spade cards are debuffed. Makes the world pretty not amazing. Okay, we managed to draw what we needed to bridge down to... I was looking at that and I was like, why is that not good enough? But it's because we need 5 cards. It's how that's how the game works. It wasn't for a minute there, but it is now. Ugh. All right. I mean, the levers is not bad. I shouldn't say ugh. But it's certainly not like exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. Straight flushes get a lot harder without the four fingers, so maybe we want to go back to taking Saturns for a bit. Yeah. And then just re-roll to just get back down to $0. Wow. Okay. So let's convert some non-club cards to spades, I guess. Then also something gets to be wild. How about a 7? All right. 9754 is not, it turns out, a straight. We're just, again, only on 4 values here. I guess that's the big danger with this setup, is because you don't have the full range of values. It's way easier to get yourself into a position where you just can't get 5 differently valued cards. Ooh, yeah, let me have a look at least. Okay, I don't think we're keeping either of these, and then I will sell a Neptune to run that. I know selling tarot cards is not great with Fortune Teller, but we'll live. Something tells me we'll live. Okay, no straight flushes coming off of this. Probably just selling a judgment. It is a shame that we're getting so many tarot cards that we kind of just can't play. All right. Flush and straight flush both remain viable. We don't necessarily have quite the amount of like bonus molten stuff you'd like to have going up against the Flint, but we have a start at least. I guess drop this. We're looking for that straight flush. Having a really, really hard time finding enough different values. Okay, see, when we don't actually make it, that's worrying. Well, okay, so we can hangman 2 of these cards out. And then just like play 9 as a high card, and that'll draw us 3 more cards. And it's not impossible that we could get a straight off of that, or we could get something, you know? Converting stuff to hearts is really, really, really not where we want to be. And once again, it does seem like we're going to be given no choice but to score a face card and fall off the bus. All right, I am going to go ahead and convert. This stuff can be face cards up here. And let's play a flush. We'll just do an ugly flush here. It'll reset Ride the Bus, but if we just like high card a 9, there's no way for us to draw into a real hand that isn't face card reliant, so we do have to, unfortunately. Well, I only needed 200. I guess, I wasn't actually looking at the amount I was down by. I just knew I was down. Whatever, it's fine. We'll live. We'll figure out a way to live. I do think I want that Emperor. We just won't use the Devil yet. Yeah, shoot. I might have been able to... I would have been fine. Just like high carding it off the 9. I was not looking at the amount. That's a really embarrassing mistake. That might kill the run. Totally might. Okay, that's pretty good. I guess we'll put this on the 9. Fire this. These I might sell. These are not very compelling. Okay, that multiplier loss hurts, but we are persevering. So this is plus 16 and potentially growing. I think we're definitely going to sell the Venus. We are definitely going to just hangman some more of this stuff out of there. All of this is making erosion only more attractive. It's just flat mult, but I do like it. I think we want to keep our Vagabond. If a tarot card is played with, or if a hand is played with 3 or less. So I guess let's open the Jumbo Standard Pack. Get us down to 3. And you know what? I will take a purple sealed stone card. It's an interesting idea, at least. It's a little bit of a shame that that lucky card is the wrong suit. Like, I'll go ahead and burn it here. Okay, Chariot on a 10 seems fine. Well, this hand's gonna get us out of here, right? Strength is a rough card to want to use. I guess before we make any other decisions, let's open up the Arcana pack, and I mean, it does turn 2 cards that are otherwise unplayable into cards you can play in a pinch. You obviously don't want to, but you could. We definitely don't want to be converting things to diamonds, so I guess just towering a jack makes sense. Alright, Tarot Merchant. Definitely worth grabbing. And then I guess let's just re-roll ourselves back under the Vagabond threshold. I will take that. Do I also want the Lovers? If I buy the Lovers, it puts us at $5, and then I guess we could sell the Jupiter and re-roll to get back to 0. Yeah, okay. After player discard always draw 3. Little bit terrifying, that one. Okay, interesting. Not leaving a lot of stuff unimproved, apparently. You know, without the 4 fingers, all of a sudden stone cards are dead to us again. I guess I haven't really... I picked up 1 stone card that we intend to always discard. And 1 stone card that just replaced a card we can't play anyway. So I guess it's not a big deal. This is a real shame that we have this 9 in our hand, but I'm not terribly interested in going fishing for a different hand that will basically also do the things we need. There's no reason to discard a stone card at this point, with the blind working the way it does. Okay. Our runner's powering up nicely, at least. Well, obviously, photograph could be a lot more useful. All right, so this just turns stuff into mult cards. Yeah, we'll do like that, and then death a face card into a mult 6 of clubs. Buy that just to get under the Vagabond threshold again, and this is going really well. Hey, is this a pair? That's not a pair. Okay. I kind of figured it wouldn't be. I think we do want to just discard them, though. It's not so much that we want them to be stone cards as that they are safe targets for that card to allow us to keep running Fortune Teller. Star turns stuff to diamonds, which isn't the thing I really want to do, but it actually doesn't matter what suit our face cards are. Yeah, that's sufficient. That'll do it. Alright, we continue scaling upward. And I don't know, it feels like we're doing okay. Straight, of course, is our massively most played hand type, so a telescope wouldn't be horrible. But also, what if I just re-roll? And we don't buy anything. Okay. Free Mega Arcana pack is certainly not worth missing the opportunity to buff some stuff here. Okay, strength is awkward. It is really, really hard to make use of these. So yeah, basically on the strength, like we just want to use it on kings and aces, I'm pretty sure. And that's fine. It doesn't do anything particularly useful on them, but it does run fortune teller. We'll hold on to the hermit for a second here. You could become gold, I guess. Let's toss all this stuff. That seems plenty fine. Alright, the Vagabond is paying out in a very serious way. I was really hoping we were going to see an Arcana pack down here. I guess Hermit now? Wow. Okay, just a couple of rerolls finding absolutely nothing, actually. Diamonds are debuffed. Problem solved. We do have other problems, obviously. Okay. 9 to 6 is too big of a gap, unfortunately. Nine to 6 is still too big of a gap, it turns out. Okay, there we go. That we can work with. I guess it's probably way better if we leave the 10 in hand. And once again, just a well-placed death. You know what? Let's not get another 6 in the deck. I guess I could have skipped the 9. I could have gone 8 straight up to 10. Yeah, that would have probably been the right move. Okay, I think we want to use the Saturn without question. The Mars is almost certainly, you know what? I'll just say certainly. It is getting sold. Clearance sale is great, but I think I want to buy the Jumbo Spectral Pack. That was the small blind, right? No, that was a boss blind. Okay, we'll have plenty of time to pick up clearance sale. All cards into a random suit. Negative to a random joker, but -1 hand size. I do feel like -1 hand size is pretty rough on this challenge. Add a red seal to a selected card in your hand. So it's like red seal this 10 versus take a hand size hit, which is really scary, but also adding negative to a joker. I mean, the problem is, I would contend we simply don't need it. Buy another tower rather than re-rolling to get under, because at least we can sell the tower back. Turns into just like a value store. Yeah, wow. Okay. It's very straightforward. Do I want a tower? Well, hold on. Okay, I was going to say after this hand, let's see if we draw any face cards. But apparently that will not be occurring. Neptunes are just, they're feeling a little unreasonable still, even if you do get that really nice scaling. An Emperor card for sure. Might just sell the tower. I'm going to sell the tower so we can pop the Emperor now. Okay. And yeah, just reroll all the way down to nothing. So I will go ahead and play a strength card, I guess. Hit the Hierophant as well. probably just don't need, like, I don't need these gold cards, right? Turning stuff to diamonds is pretty not fun. But I guess I'm going to convert all of our hearts. And then that's a fairly compelling straight. You get to keep a handful of precious metals. Yeah, I gotta say, this feels very easy after the stuff we've been going through in the other challenges. This is a real cakewalk. Unfortunately, I can't spend these right now to pick up the High Priestess, but that's fine. $3 is fine. Okay, let's try not to have to play too many straights. To that end, I guess we can do this. And then, like... Alright, what do I want to hold on to? Probably not you. I probably don't need both of these 7s. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not quite generating the straight flushes. Oh, we didn't get there in one. That's really frustrating. I don't know if I do want to make something glass. Do I also want to discard the ace? Probably not. Okay, I think that gets us. Yeah, that should be fine. Do I want to take another hit to the level of straight? I probably do. I probably want to just get the round over with, you know? It does suck, though. A loss of 2 levels is potentially meaningful. Let's Mega Arcana. So we'll sell you. I guess we'll do this just to use it. And then... I don't really want to be converting cards to hearts. Let's make a 4 wild. And also, I guess, Hermit. Allow me to re-roll a little bit more, looking for the coolest stuff. Wow. Strength again, huh? Well, I mean, I'll buy it and use it because it gets us under the Vagabond threshold, and also just like, you're never going to be mad that the mult on your fortune teller is too low, right? Or is too high. You absolutely might be mad about that other thing. That's very sensible. Geez, we still have so many face cards left. I feel like we've been trying so hard. I can grow one of these to a 6 with the strength card, but that still doesn't actually give us a playable hand. I will, however... Yeah, that's definitely an improvement. And then I guess the thing is I might actually need to use the strength to help straighten out a straight technically here. Let's hold on to it for now. All right, well, we get there and this 8 is no good. We can't bridge the 9 to 6 without it. I could strengthen the 6 to make it a 7. Then we could cut down without it. You know, I don't hate that. And then like this becomes a 2. Because that's all clubs. Yeah, that's a straight flush. All right, drawing up on it. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't actually try to make Blackboard work because, like, I don't know. We try with this, but it feels like the set of cards that don't match our intended setup, like diamonds and face cards or whatever. It is basically infinite, right? Like, there's just always going to be more. All right, do that, and then a gold card. I don't know, a 4, I guess. A 4 that isn't clubs. And here, probably. I don't think we had a wild 5 yet. Okay, upgrading pair by 3 levels, not very exciting. Damn it, there's just enough spades here. Well, I guess, sorry, that's a wild. What am I talking about? It is good to look at the enhancements that you put on the card. Alright, so we're going to play this on something inconsequential just so we can say we played it. And then death is like... We don't have that many 6s. I think I am going to do this. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a moon, actually. And here we go. Flips and shuffles all your jokers. It doesn't actually matter for us. We don't have any jokers that care about their positions whatsoever, I don't think. Okay, sorry. Little lack of focus there. We need to keep the 6 because we're trying to bridge the gap between 9 and 6 right now. I don't really need to keep the gold cards. We are not concerned with buying power anymore after this. Queen is not what we are looking for. There we go. Alright, so we're changing you, and everything else here is already a club. Thank you. Again, it doesn't actually matter where our jokers are. Yeah, it is remarkable how much easier the game is. I guess let's Stone Tower one of you. But yeah, this is just getting to the end of Ante 8 on normal stake is so much easier than the stuff we've been doing. The extra difficulty added by the challenges is nowhere near enough to make us balk at it. All right, there you go. That's a challenge win. So let's go see what new challenge we have unlocked. Did we unlock a new challenge? We did, okay. We unlocked luxury tax. -1 card in hand for every $5 you have. I mean, so that's just the run we just did, basically. Is there any... Oh. Okay, well, that seems... I had to say... A lot of the challenges don't really seem all that imaginative. We'll try to play through them all, but yeah, a lot of them are just going to be more or less a normal game of Balatro, right? In any case, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's nice to chalk up an easy win, just to restore morale a little bit before storming off back into Orange Stake, which it seems like it's just going to be an absolute nightmare. Come back next time for maybe another challenge run. Maybe we head back to Orange Stake. I don't know yet. We'll see. And we'll see you then.